What's up guys, Houndish here, and today we're back with the weekly reset preview for November 8th. And this week we get a new hotfix for the game, bringing some surprise early weapon nerfs. But additionally we'll talk about a new community event this month, and then get into this week's activities, including Nightfalls with bonus rewards. Plus other core activities including raids, playlists, and the Crucible. Then we'll cover key activity rewards as well as the Eververse inventory, which is a fairly decent one this week. And so as always, I hope you guys find the video breakdown helpful. Let us know if you'll be diving into Destiny 2 this week, or whether you're playing other games in the downtime before Season 19, but without further delay, let's get into it. And initially, Festival of the Lost has ended this week, but it's worth bearing in mind that now that we're in November, based on information in the database, and in the least spoiler-heavy way possible, there is an anticipated community event in the final few weeks before Season 19. It will be linked to the narrative this season, and of course with Season 19 starting in a month, it's something that we should expect to see sometime in November. We don't know exactly when, but be sure to keep your eyes peeled over weekly resets and twabs for possible announcements. And as always, I'll keep you guys posted. Here though, getting into what we know is absolutely happening this week, and it will include Hotfix 6253. This will drop at the reset time on Tuesday, and the only change that Bungie have confirmed was over the weekend, where they revealed some nerfs for linear fusion rifles intended for Season 19, but they've brought them forward to the update this Tuesday, and they include increased flinch and settle time after receiving damage in PvP, but they're also reducing flinch settle time in PvE, and reducing the aim assist cone size for special ammo linears. And so definitely a bit of a nerf there for PvP, but they have softened it a little bit for PvE, reducing that flinch settle time, so flinch will feel slightly less obnoxious in PvE. Give us any thoughts you have about those changes. But here, getting into gameplay for the week, with the season quest, challenges, and festival complete. Looking at the other playlists and the Nightfall, we're going to get bonus rewards all week long, so it'll be a good time to run for extra loot. And the featured Nightfall this week will be the Devil's Lair, with the Nightfall weapon being the Silicon Neuroma sniper rifle. So let us know in the comments if you'll be diving in for some of those extra rewards. But onto the featured endgame activities. Initially, we have the Garden of Salvation raid featured this week, as well as the Grasp of Avarice dungeon. Both of these will drop their unique items, and of course the power relevancy is updated. Then for Crucible, Showdown will return as a featured playlist, and as always, Trials will return on Friday's daily reset. And now with the core of activity stuff out of the way, let's get onto the Eververse store for the week. And we have a weapon ornament featured for Bright Dust up first, which is the Indra Soaring ornament for Thunderlord. That one's going to cost 1250 Bright Dust this week. And then additionally, we'll see the Queen's Best exotic ship. This is one that has some cues from Telesto. Pretty cool ship there, and it's available for 2000 Bright Dust this week. And then we'll see the If It Fits projection, a ghost projection there for 1500 Bright Dust. And the weekly featured shader will be Boreal Char, that one from back in Season of the Splicer, and costing 300 Bright Dust. Additionally, we'll see the High Seas exotic emote, that'll be 3250 Bright Dust. And the exotic ghost shell right here will be the Hardlight shell, which will be available for 2850 Bright Dust. Next though, we get the Sunny Day Seeker, a sparrow which seemingly is covered in solar panels right there. That one will be available for 2500 Bright Dust. And then we'll see the exotic ship, the M3D1 Valkyrie, which will be up for 2000 Bright Dust this week. Then for the Eververse seasonal armor set, we're going to see chest pieces, so that's the Eternal Vengeance chest for hunters, the Nightly Noir plate for titans, and painted Kitsune robes for warlocks. And each of these will be available for 1600 Bright Dust this week. Then for the final couple of items, we have the Matter Scourge weapon ornament for Outbreak Perfected, a pretty cool one there, which is 1250 Bright Dust. And finally, the Ghost projection for the week will be the Sterling Arbor projection, which will cost 1500 Bright Dust. Let us know what you're most excited to pick up from the Eververse inventory down in the comment section. But onto the featured Lost sectors for the week. For November 8th on Tuesday, we'll get Concealed Void dropping exotic helmets. And then November 9th, we'll see Bunker E15 dropping exotic legs. November 10th, we'll see the Conflux dropping exotic arms. And November 11th will be the Rift, dropping exotic chest pieces. Plus we'll see K1 Crew Quarters on November 12th dropping exotic helmets, followed by K1 Logistics on November 13th, that'll be dropping exotic legs, and finally for November 14th, we'll get K1 Communion dropping exotic arms. Then here for our final couple of bits of content, and for Dares of Eternity, in addition to the updated loot this season, the older world loot dropping this week will include the faction armor sets from Year 1, so that's Anti-Extinction, Sovereign Suit, and Simulator Suit, Plus, we'll be able to pick up weapons from Season of the Worthy and Arrivals as random drops. But if you're after the Ascendant challenge, this week it will be the Shattered Ruins, found via the Spine of Keres, so if you want some gameplay showing the location and route to find that one this week, we will run it at the end of the video. But otherwise, guys, that's everything we have to round up for the weekly reset. So, as always, I hope you've enjoyed this one and found it useful, and if you have, a rating below really does help us out on the channel. But additionally, be sure to get subscribed and I'll keep you posted with a lot more Destiny content, especially as we get closer to Season 19. Things will definitely pick up in a few weeks' time, so looking forward to that. But otherwise, thank you for tuning in, guys, and whatever you get up to, I hope you have an awesome week.